Let's take a look at the tropics today. I know I usually do Western Pacific updates, but I do want to talk about what's going on with Cyclone Gabrielle. Out here in the Coral Sea, it is continuing to strengthen today. Now about Cat 1, borderline Cat 2 on the Safford-Simpson scale, a little bit stronger near the Cat 3. If we're talking about the Bureau of Meteorology. Point is, it is a strong storm. It is expected to thread the needle between Queensland and just south of New Caledonia here. The bigger issue with this, it's not going to be out there towards New Caledonia outside of some rain bands passing by Noumea or Queensland for that matter. It is really down there towards the North Island of New Zealand. We already have high wind, high wave warnings in place. In fact, I'll just show you this here. Heavy rain watch issued across the North Island, looking at upwards of 200 to 300 millimeters. But it's also about the winds here. I mean, you could be looking at cyclone strengths upwards 65, 80 knot winds as this continues to come on shore. In fact, let's just go back to the forecast and see as Gabrielle moves down here towards the south. That also winds upwards of 120, 130 kilometers per hour sustained. Even as it pushes further towards the south, it's going to become more extra tropical at that point. I mean, it's very rare to have a landfalling warm core low in New Zealand, but the wind field is really going to expand out here. You're going to get some of those intense rain bands coming on shore. And Auckland, I mean, you're still recovering from this absolutely significant, devastating floods from just last month. The last thing you need is just another round of absolutely atrocious weather on top of that. It does look like this is going to be bringing said atrocious weather. So, I mean, at this point, I'm sure everybody is continuing to get ready for this, but winds are really going to start to pick up as we go ahead through Saturday and the Sunday with the worst of the weather as we go through Sunday night into Monday. I mean, this is Monday at 1 p.m. And look at those isobars really close together. That's indicating those winds that could be up there, the equivalent of typhoon strength, gust at the very least, as this comes on shore. So nasty weather, and it's needless to say, the eastern side of the island, I mean, we're going to have that heavy rainfall slamming into the mountains out there, and then eventually even push further towards south into Christchurch. I mean, it won't be nearly as bad as the winds wrap around, but you still could be seeing some pretty rough conditions by Tuesday over towards Wednesday. And of course, the waves are going to be nasty coming out of this. If you're a surfer out there on the Gold Coast, I mean, pretty good waves heading Brisbane out towards Queensland, and that's even coming across the reef as well. But it is going to be dangerous rip currents out there if this pushes further towards the south, heading there towards the North Island. Anyways, that's a look at what's happening out here today with our Cyclone Gabrielle out here in the Coral Sea. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. If you want to support this channel, if you're somebody that already supports us on Patreon, a big thank you. You can check out the link below if you do want more information on that. And as always, stay safe out there.